And NASA has announced that one of their spacecrafts have observed matter from outside of our solar system for the first time ever. For more on this story, we are joined via Skype from Montreal by the night sky guy, Andrew Fazekas. Andrew, thanks for joining us. So the NASA discovery is being called alien matter. What have they found exactly?
Well, it's a really neat find. Scientists are very excited because we're talking about atoms, particles like hydrogen, helium, neon being found, and oxygen being found that doesn't exist here in our solar system. It's different. It's kind of it's got alien fingerprints on it, meaning it's from outside of our solar system. And this is exciting because it's the first direct measurement of particles that have come in from outside from the Milky Way galaxy into our solar system. And these particles are really the building blocks for stars, planets, and people as well.
So, Andrew, how did NASA observe this alien matter?
Well, it's all thanks to a satellite. It's called the Interstellar Boundary Explorer. It's a little satellite, weighs only 200 pounds, about the size of a school bus tire. It's really small. It sits about 200,000 kilometers from the Earth, so in orbiting our planet, and it has very sensitive cameras that is able to detect basically these neutral particles that are streaming in from outside of the solar system. And it's, the scientists were so excited. They say, these things are traveling from about 15 billion miles from the edge of the solar system where they come in. So it's sort of like a 15 billion mile hole in one. That's basically how they're describing it.
And so what can we learn from this alien matter?
Well, this alien matter is really these atoms that are really the building blocks of our solar system, and it's telling us some really neat stuff of where the sun and our solar system, our family of planets, is located within the Milky Way galaxy. It's sort of like going into a shopping center and you see that big map and says, "You are here." Well, that's basically what we're getting, is we're getting a very clear indication of where our sun is. And the importance of this is that there's a shield, a bubble called the heliosphere that surrounds our solar system. And this protects us from dangerous cosmic rays that are floating around everywhere in the Milky Way galaxy. And so it is affected by our placement basically in the galaxy. So depending on where we are in the galaxy, we may be shielded more, and then sometimes we're shielded less. So it's important to know, to be able to map where our solar system is in the Milky Way galaxy.
And Andrew, this might be a bit of a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Is there any danger to these particles?
No, these are actually neutral particles. These are very benign. But it's interesting, these represent half the particles that are bombarding our solar system. The other half are charged particles. And they do not make it into the solar system, thankfully, because of this protective bubble, this shield called the heliosphere that we know exists, that surrounds our entire solar system. So the stuff that iBEX, the satellite, is detecting is completely benign, but it's giving us really amazing, exquisite information of where we are in this universe.
The stuff that's around our solar system that you were talking about, that's measuring oxygen?
Right. So what we're talking about are very basic building blocks of everything that we see in the universe: oxygen, hydrogen, helium, and neon. And these are, all in the periodic table, very fundamental elements. And we're trying to trace the ratios of these different elements. And we're noticing that the ratios of these oxygen and neon, for instance, are very different within our solar system as opposed to everywhere else in the surrounding galaxy that we live in the Milky Way. And what this is telling scientists is that maybe the sun wasn't born where we are today, but born in another region of the Milky Way. So very interesting story that we're beginning to understand.
Fascinating. Thank you for sharing. Andrew Fazekas, the night sky guy. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.